Oh, hey, what's up? And I was like, oh, hey. He's like, it's nice to finally meet you. I said, you too. So at a point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go home now, right? And Chocolate's like, no, you don't gotta go. You don't gotta go. Just, chill. So Chocolate's like, oh, you got your bag here? He's like, oh, you a bunch of thieves up in here. You better put your bag in my room. Put my bag in my room. So I said, okay. So I said, can I just sit here and just watch TV or something? Can I just sit here and watch TV? He's like, yo, sure, fine. So I'm sitting there and I'm like watching TV, and then he comes in the room and it looks bad. Hi guys, welcome to my life, my world, my everything. How you guys doing? Alright, this is a story time. story. Alright, so this story is about how I left the dude I was talking to for his homie. Alright, don't judge me, okay? Alright, you can judge me, because I even till this day feel bad, alright? So I'm going to explain the dynamic, alright? So my sister had a friend that was, I'll call her Trifling. And Trifling is going to be part of a lot of the story times because Trifling is connected in a lot of things. Trifling was a great friend when Trifling was your friend. If Trifling was your friend, Trifling got your back, Trifling whatever. But Trifling was my sister's friend. Trifling was never my friend. I met Trifling through my sister, and me and my sister had problems because of Trifling, because she, I was older and she hated on me and my sister because I love my sister a lot. I really take my sister very personal, right? And I end up dating Trifling's brother. He's a story time too. You know what I'm saying? So Trifling used to be those type of girls. Like, she was cool. She was cool with the Haitian community. If you know, in Boston, if you date one Haitian, you date all Haitians, okay? All of them know each other. Everybody know everybody. So when she started at a point, I don't know what happened, but me and her started being really cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how we even really became cool, but I became cool with her, but I'm not gonna say she's my friend. I became cool with her because she was just funny. She was funny, and she just had that personality. And if you guys know, I was a type of person who was always at home and didn't really do much, but this is the time that I really started experimenting, going out, because I used to be a person who just be in a relationship and stay in a relationship and wait for that guy forever and be like, he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back, right? So at that time, she started going through problems with her mom, and I had an apartment. And I tell you, people, she was a user friend. Like, she was a person who mooch. She would mooch off people. Like, till this day, that's what she does. She used people till she can't use you no more. But honestly, she's just the type of person, like, I always have a soft spot for. Even though people, like, even the brother was like, oh yeah, she talks bad about you. I just have a soft spot for her. So when she started coming around, I don't know what happened, and she needed a place to stay. Her and her mother was arguing. I said, all right, you can stay with me temporarily, whatever. But honestly, she was the most vibe. Like, she made me start going out. She introduced me to different people because she was a vibe. So then she started dating a dude, right? That was part of a group, right? And her boyfriend would come around, and her boyfriend would always be like, yo, you don't do nothing, and why you don't do anything? And I'm like, okay, I don't have nothing to do. She's like a grandma, but you'll hear that a lot. She's like a grandma. All she does is just take care of her Daya, and then she just waits on her baby father, whatever. So she's like, oh my God, don't you think that he will be good for, I call him Duke. You don't think she'll be good for Duke? I think she will. And she is not a person. If she hooks you with a guy, don't take the guy. Because she's a setup. Like, she's the type of person, she likes seeing your downfall. Like, she loves it. Like, I see it with her friends, okay? But I wasn't her friend and I was older. So I didn't really care. I'm like, yo, Duke. I'm like, first of all, how old is Duke? But she dated older dudes. Like, for real, older. Like 50, 60. Older. Okay, she was always that girl. But her personality, if you meet her, you'll understand. So she was like, oh my God, you don't think Tasha would be good with Duke? Tasha and Duke, blah, 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 blah. So they put Duke on the phone. So she starts talking to this other dude named, I'll call him Chocolate. So she started talking to his boy Chocolate. She's like, Chocolate, is Duke with you? Because Chocolate and Duke used to be like this. Chocolate and Duke used to be like this. She's like, is Duke with you? And he said, yeah. He's like, I have a girl for her, and I feel like they're gonna be perfect. Da da da. So, but Duke was really like shy. Duke was not like a type of dude who really talk, and I can't be with a dude that's shy because my personality is a lot. I need a man that could kind of tame me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, yo, Tasha would be perfect with Duke. So Duke comes up and says hi. I'm like, hey. He's like, oh, what's up? I said, what's up? He said, what's your name? I said, Tasha. I said, what's your name? He said, Duke. And that's it. So I passed her the phone, and I said, I don't think that whatever. She was like, no, Duke, whatever. Like, we never talk again because Duke didn't really say much. The only time me and Duke would talk is if the boyfriend, her boyfriend was over my house or she was there, right? So they were like, she'll come and pass me the phone. Duke really bad, you know, Duke really likes you. You need to meet Duke. Duke like is feeling you, Tasha. You should talk to Duke. So, you know, I would meet all these dudes, like, cause she would have all of them, right? And I'm surprised I didn't meet Chocolate and Duke because they were part of the group, and Chocolate was the ringleader. I think that's why I liked them. So she introduced me to like the other dudes. So so there's another dude that used to be part of it, and he had a number for his name. I don't know what name I'll call him Philip, right? So Philip was part of the group too, okay? Philip has a big Philip is part of this too. Okay, don't, you know, don't worry. So she's like, Philip, you know, Tasha, you know, she's, yo, we're gonna hook Tasha up with Duke. And thing was like, cause at a point it was like Philip, my friend's boyfriend, and his crew, and then Duke had their own crew, and then when they come together, they're all together. But it became like a point they became segregated, right? So she's like, yeah, she's gonna meet Duke, and the dude was like, oh, I don't see Tasha with Duke. I don't see. I said, why? He's like, and then there was another dude, because there was so much of them, because I told you they had one group and they had another group. So the other dude was like, nah, I don't see Tasha with Duke. Have you seen Duke before? I said, no. He said, And then they're saying it to her like, why would you hook Tasha up trifling with him? Why? He's like, oh my God, he's a good boy. He's good for her. Tasha's like a grandma, and he's like grandma. He's like old, and he don't do nothing either. All he does is hang out with Chocolate all the time. He needs a woman, right? So, I keep laughing because, yo, this, Jesus, me. No wonder why people talk trash about me. It's okay. I give you a reason, right? Like, I give you a reason. Because you know when you put yourself on social media, people gonna come for you. But people already come for me anyway, so might as well just put myself out there. So, she's like, yeah, what's the point? Why don't you just, Tasha and Duke, they will work out, blah, blah, blah. And the dude was like, nah, I don't think so. Tasha's personality, I don't think Tasha and Duke will work out. But at the time, they didn't really know me. They knew my sister. So I'm new. I'm coming around new. And the girls that she used to hang out with didn't like me because, you know, I was older. And the dudes that they're chilling with is my age. They're younger bucks, and my sister's age. So my sister is probably like 5 years younger than me. These girls I'll give 4 or 5 years younger than me. So they're like little hot girls that hanging out with these older men. But these dudes are my age. Okay, all of them. I think the only one that was young was that girl's boyfriend's brother. He was younger, and I think he was my exact age. Yeah, my exact age, because they were older than me. Okay, so this shows about them. Okay, so and that night they went to go play. Like everybody, we used to always just hang out, or sometimes like at a point people started coming to my house because you know my house used to become the hangout spot if my daughter wasn't there. Okay, so if my daughter wasn't there, you know, I'm not gonna have mad dudes over there, but that girl's boyfriend used to be there a lot because the fact that she lived there. So he will come. If they come, they all hang out outside because they're not hanging in my room with my baby in the house. Now, my daughter was princess, you know what I'm saying? So, and Shorty was really like, one thing I give her, like, even though she was trying, I told you, she's your friend, she gonna act like your friend. It's behind your back. She will diss you. But, yo, you a friend, yo, she'll be, nobody gonna be around to die. Come on to die. Come on. Like, she's very, like, whatever. Like, that's why my family used to like her. But then we noticed, like, when we hear stuff and then people will put us on the phone to hear stuff, you're like, oh, she's really not, you know, a good person. But that's I don't know what it is about her. I just have a soft spot for her. So that day we all like hanging out. So my baby daddy comes and pick up my daughter that day. But you know, if my baby daddy come, everybody has to clear out because, you know, so you already, if y'all don't know the story, my baby daddy is a firecracker. So my baby daddy picked up my daddy. I was like, why you have her living with you? Like, what is this? Like, this is my daughter's house. And I said, she's only living here temporarily. She's not gonna live here for long. She didn't really live here for long either. She said she's going through it with her mom. You know, she's a teenager. She's going through the stage. He's like, she just wants to be a hoe. That's why she's at your house. She wants to be a hoe. Bring that little girl back to her mom's house. Da da da. All right, cool. He leaves with her because he always has to give me a Martin Luther King speech. That's how my baby daddy is. So he leaves. So she's like, oh, so all them come. All them, because now today's the big reveal. Tasha's going to meet Duke. Tasha's going to meet Duke, right? So, we drive, and you know I don't drive. So I'm in the back, she's in the front, but her man, there's going to be an incident with her man too. I need to give him a name, but I'll do it later. So her man, me and him started becoming really cool. Like, you know, because of her. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a little conversation. He'll make little jokes. Because, you know, I'm not very talkative. I don't really talk. So her man starts, like, really kind of talking to me. You know, like, oh, you know, you excited? You nervous to meet him? I say, no, I'm not really nervous. It's not like I'm taking this guy seriously. Yeah, whatever. And everybody is coming. So it's like the whole group. So I told you it's two different groups. There's the boyfriend's group and Duke's group. They're like two separate groups. So when they come together, it's like a huge group. You know what I'm saying? They like segregate. They talk trash about each other, but whatever. So then we go meet Duke, right? So Duke is playing dominoes, right? And they're in this apartment, which was Chocolate's apartment, right? And Duke is not saying nothing. He's like, hi. So he looked like a little boy. Like, he looked so small. He looked malnourished. He looked so little. And it was just like, oh, what am I going to do with that? You know what I'm saying? So, he's like, this is Tasha. Tasha, this is Duke. And she's like, trifling like, baby girl. What do I, even when my sister heard me talk about, because my sister at a point we all kind of stopped talking because our sister didn't like trifling like that anymore. So my sister was hanging out with her own people. So my sister was like, Duke, I don't know, I don't think you'll like Duke. She said, I think you'll like Chocolate more than Duke because Chocolate is more your type, right? So Duke's not saying nothing. So me and Chocolate's having a conversation because Duke didn't say anything. So I was like, oh, maybe he don't like me. Maybe I'm not his type, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't be everybody's type. You're not beautiful to everybody. So I said, maybe he just doesn't like me. So me and Chocolate's like vibing. We vibing, we talking. So we're having a conversation. Me and Chocolate going at it. We talking. But at that time, I was talking to other people anyway. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out and I'm gonna go meet up with the dude I'm talking to. But she didn't know I was talking to a dude because I didn't have her in my business. But there was this dude that I was talking to for a while, but she just didn't know. Like sometimes if she go hang out with whatever, I'll hang out with him. But I just stopped bringing him to the house because I didn't want her in my business. You know what I'm saying? So because if she knows your business, she's gonna tell everybody your business. So he goes, you know, me and Chocolate are talking, and Chocolate's like, Duke, you're not gonna talk to him? He's like, oh, hey, what's up? And I was like, oh, hey. He's like, it's nice to finally meet you. I say, you too. So at a point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go home now, right? And Chocolate's like, no, you don't gotta go, just, you know, chill. So Chocolate's like, oh, you got your bag here? He's like, oh, you a bunch of thieves up in here, you better put your bag in my room. Put my bag in my room. So I said, okay. So I said, can I just sit here and just watch TV or something? Can I just sit here and watch TV? He's like, yo, sure, fine. So I'm sitting there and I'm like watching TV, and then he comes in the room and it looks bad. It did. Because he comes in the room and he like closed the door and I'm like, why are you closing the door? He's like, no reason. So you can watch TV, right? So we're talking. So I'm on his bed. He's sitting on the chair and we're vibing. We are vibing. Like to the point like everybody's coming in the room like, what are y'all doing in there? Because it looked bad. And he's like, what are you doing in there? And then I'm like, oh, nothing. You know, I was like, we're just talking. And the girl's like, Triflin's like, let me find out. Let me find out. But it is drama because she hooked up Chocolate with every one of his friends. But I think Trifling messed with Chocolate too. So she's like, let me find out. Let me find out. So I'm like, me and him was just looking at each other like, what? Like, no, whatever. So we're just like talking and vibing. Like, he was such a vibe. It was like we kind of forgot everybody else was around. So we was just talking. Duke ended up leaving, and then Duke ended up leaving, so Shorty was with her man, and she was like, oh well, we're gonna go to, I think, his house. She's like, we're gonna go to his house. And he's like, oh, okay, no problem, I can drop her home, right? So I was like, okay, you know, whatever. Even though it looks so bad now, but that was not thinking that. I said, okay, whatever. So me and Chocolate just conversating, like, yo, that's one thing. Chocolate's gonna be a long story because Chocolate and me, like, it was a lot. But Chocolate and me, we were like a vibe. Friendship wise, like, I don't know, something about Libra men I get along with, but I cannot be with us. Like, our chemistry, our sexual chemistry, everything is great. But Libra men are cheap. Libra men lie a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that he lied. He's very honest. He was very honest with me. But Libra men, they like women. They cannot be single. Like a lot of them. That I mean. I'm not saying that. But if they like you, they're loyal. You know what I'm saying? So me and him just started like kind of vibing. Like, you know, whatever. And I end up sleeping over. He must have liked me. Because baby, I don't know how these men sleep with me. I snore like a whole gorilla. Like, you know. So we end up sleeping over, but I didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. I just fell asleep. I was so tired. He's like, yo, I'll drop you in the morning. And then the next morning, you know, we got up and he was telling everybody, like, this is my girlfriend. This is my girl. This is my girl. I'm like, my girl? What? I'm talking to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But I really liked him at the time. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Because every dude that meets me, I'm their girl. They always say that. He's like, this is my girlfriend. And he's not. He's Haitian, but he was born here. He speaks English, like real English. You know what I'm saying? The friend had an accent, but he speaks English. Like, there's certain words you'll hear Chocolate say, but Chocolate, you know, whatever. Like, you know, he speaks English. You know what I'm saying? He's Americanized. And Chocolate was another dude that had this silent killer look. Like, you're going to hear that a lot. Chocolate was... He was dark skin. Like, he wasn't dark. He was dark skin. Nice teeth. Chocolate was fine. You know what I'm saying? To me, he was. But, yeah, so, you know, we ended up, like, driving, went to go get food to eat in the morning. And then I said, yo, I really feel bad. Duke will be okay. He'll be okay. Nah. Nope. Duke was not okay. Duke never talked to me again. I see Duke will roll his eyes. But he's with a girl that looks just like they miniature, because he's short. Like, he was like up to my waist. Like, I'm not even playing. He's little. He was a little man. He was like, oh, look at the baby. He's so small. But now he grow out his little beard, you know what I'm saying? He got a little body, still a little man, you know what I'm saying? But he got his little girlfriend and he got a family now. You know what I'm saying? Shorty fits him. I am too womany. I am a woman. I cannot be with a baby. Nigga, like, Tasha, that's your little boy? No, it's my man. I'm like, no, what do I do with that? But yeah, after that, he didn't like me. Of course, I wouldn't like me either. But the story only just began. Chocolate has a storyline. I'm jumping from topic to topic to topic on purpose. You guys can catch up, but this is the first storyline with Chocolate. Okay, all right. I hope you guys thumbs up this video. You know, I hope you thumbs up the video. Did you thumbs up the video? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.